following people, if they are outside, if they are Yorubas, we follow them to their clan. And I think that is one thing that has kept this country the way it is. Where you have a Nigerian, first of all, and you now begin to ask, are you an indigenous? A citizen of America is a citizen of America. You can come from anywhere. But so far we begin to front, I'm an Igbo man, I'm an Hausa man, No. Now that is why if you go to a place like Nigeria, for instance, you are a Nigerian and you're not entitled to go to attend the public school. A Nigerian should be a Nigerian. You can come from anywhere, I agree.
I do beg your pardon. Although some will argue that in America, there's no argument as to where you come from, because the last 7-8 decades, they have a system where data are recorded. Yeah. Even if you come in as a Nigerian and want to claim that you're an American, there's a system in place. And then in creating that system, we also need to go back to the basics and then begin to, take it build from that basis of your family comes from the ground.
You should capture all the details.
But we have to go now. And in one statement, you're not responding to him. You'll do that when the camera stops rolling. In one statement, what would be your advice to the policymakers on this particular project?
The advice is that if the object of the project is to achieve national development, there are several areas that we have to look into. Issue of what does the Constitution say about citizenship in this country. There are 3 types of citizenship in Nigeria, either by birth, or by registration, or by naturalization. You are a citizen by birth if any of your grandparents or either of your parents belongs to a community that is of Nigeria. So
just highlight your point.
Yes, the point is that where we are able to discover the Nigerian persona is when you talk about the originality of your citizenship, and then the passion to translate that, not in the amorphous question of you are from this state or wherever. Where are you from? So that we take that into government, and then those who are in government, so to speak, have a sense of nationalism, that this is our nation. Because we are just talking about,
I will just in one statement. Yeah, in one statement, I would say that people in government should begin to do things that will make people to be more patriotic, and they themselves should be patriotic. Gone are those days when they said that you think of what you can do for government. Don't expect that, well, no, they don't do that with that. But now, having given government so many years, we have done 50 years of independence. And now it is time to say, I want to see what government has done for me. Nigerians want to do what governance has done for their lives, so that they will trust the system and be patriotic.
Although that statement is even abused. In a country where they say the government readily and willingly does what it needs to do or what is mandated to do for the people.
On a final note, I think without sounding too sentimental, I would advise the people in government, let's get it right once and for all. Let's get it right this time. So that by the time we are done, you look into the database, you know how many people are unemployed. Let's get it right finally. That's my advice.
I think that's a very good place to leave. Let's get it right.
So I have reactions from viewers at home. This one is from Babatunde Paulinus, who's sent this in from Ketu. I strongly believe that having a national ID is good for us as a nation, but my fear is, will this 30 billion naira of taxpayers' money not go into the pockets or bank accounts of some greedy Nigerian politicians? The current data we have should be harmonized.
Bashir Shehu Abdul has written in, although he hasn't stated where he or she has written in from, but says, I think the ID card project will end up like all exercises we've had in this country. Government should not be in haste to vote another fund for it because of the inherent scam in it. Well, it goes on to advise government on the kind of people that government should employ to implement the policy. Is it really
ye of little faith.
This is the difficult thing, the system, again, the system, right? And it's tragic. Well,
it is, I think we'll get there.
We're just hoping that
we need to be a lot more scrutinized government. Now, scrutinized government in seats, because people are speaking out there, the money will go. So we need to speak out and keep speaking out until
we get them in another 20 years' time.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Now, we leave Mr. Labaran Marco to do the remaining talk on this subject matter. Your comrade.
My comrade.
Comrade Labaran Marco.
Yes.
Well, Minister of his own Minister of Information, and we'll be looking at national ID cards. To be or not to be? And so if it's to be, how should we go about having a reliable, credible, and accurate national identity card scheme? We've been speaking with Mr. Olashopo Ojo, a human rights activist, as well as a legal practitioner, and Mr. Makniza Fasheun, who is a journalist, and Mr. Ogogoke, a brand consultant, as well as a public affairs commentator. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming on the show this morning. Sunrise, we'll be back in just a moment. Please stay with us.